After a few away games and all of the sellouts, Caitlin asked the WNBA if they would pay spot bonuses to the away team players. She said,
Wow.
We're making all this new revenue, and I would like the away team to benefit from that. Could they get a spot bonus? So that's the heart of Caitlin Clark. I mean, that's a classy, amazing person.
Yes, folks, Caitlin Clark did something incredibly selfless for her rival teammates. You heard that right. Even though she was a star, carrying both her team and the league, she still made sacrifices for others. Yet, she's one of the most disliked players in the WNBA. It's hard to understand how someone who helps her team and league so much ends up facing so much hate from other players.
Giving enough attention to Caitlin Clark and what all she represents and what the impact that she's having. We've never seen anything like this.
Imagine a world where the biggest star in your sport asks to give away their money to their rivals. Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because that's exactly what's happening in the WNBA right now. Record-breaking crowds, skyrocketing ratings, jersey sales through the roof. The WNBA is on fire, and at the center of it all is a rookie who's not only dominating on the court, but also bringing in massive business for the league. We're talking about a rookie who's selling out arenas left and right. In Atlanta, they went from 3,000 fans to 17,000, with people practically hanging from the rafters just to catch a glimpse of Caitlin in action.
Now the team is setting WNBA attendance records with over 500,000 fans over their first 33 games this season. Some have compared Caitlin Clark to Tiger Woods and how she's revolutionized fan engagement in women's basketball. Overall attendance, in case you missed it, is up by 20%, breaking TV viewership ratings and merchandise sales. Either way you slice it, it's clear that we're witnessing a golden era in the sport.
That's right. In a world where athletes fight for every dollar, we've got a rookie trying to put cash in everyone else's pockets. It's a move so unexpected, so revolutionary, that it's got the sports world buzzing. This is the story of Caitlin Clark and how she's changing the game in the WNBA. So what does she do? She goes to the big shots at the WNBA and says, hey, all these sellout games, how about we spread the love and give some bonus cash to the away team players? That's right, folks. Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year, tried to get her opponents paid more. Talk about a plot twist. Indiana Fever president Allison Barber even shared off-the-record information about Clark's attempt to convince the WNBA to hand out extra cash to players, given the sold-out nature of her games. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? She's just being nice. But let me break it down for you. In the world of pro sports, where egos often reign supreme, this move is practically unheard of, especially when your rivals treat you with disrespect both on and off the court.
That she's the slave that's carrying the entire WNBA, and you have all these grifters and colonizers and exploiters from Cheryl Swoops to Angel Reese, all piggybacking off of Caitlin Clark, using her to elevate themselves while not giving her the credit and pretending like it's them.
But here's the kicker. Caitlin didn't just notice the packed arenas and the extra cash flowing in. Instead of thinking, how can I get a bigger slice of this pie, she thought, how can we make sure everyone gets fed? Now, I know what you're thinking. Did it work? Did the WNBA agree? Well, hold on to your seats, because here comes the drama. The WNBA said no. Yep, you heard that right. They turned down Caitlin's request faster than she can sink a three-pointer. But before you grab your pitchforks, there's a catch. The league's hands were tied by something called the Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA. It's like the rule book that dictates who gets paid, how much, and when. So while Caitlin's heart was in the right place, the system just wasn't ready for her forward-thinking ideas yet. But here's where it gets interesting. Caitlin never bragged about this herself, which shows us what kind of person she really is. In a world where some players haven't exactly welcomed the rookie sensation, she's still looking out for them. It's not just about the money. It's about growing the entire sport of women's basketball. Caitlin's not just a player. She's a visionary.
A little bit like the Michael Jordan effect, right? So, in other words, this has changed, to some degree, changing the economics of the sport in a really remarkable way.
The people at Nike told me that the thing that Caitlin has done is also similar to what Tiger did, in that they brought new fans to the sport.
Right.
So Michael Jordan energized and became a role model for all the kids. Caitlin's got that. She's brought new fans to it.
What is it, do you think, about your game that has people just can't wait to see you on the professional level?
I think it's just the style of basketball that I play, but also I think people love the fire and the emotion that I have and the smile I always have on my face.
So many great players in the WNBA. So we're actually fell in love with so many great players. So Caitlin brought us here, but all the players are keeping.
So, what's next for Caitlin Clark and the WNBA? Well, the current collective bargaining agreement runs until 2027, and while that might seem like a long time in the world of sports, it's just around the corner. Will Caitlin's selfless attitude spark a change? Will we see a new era of player bonuses and revenue sharing? Only time will tell. Point one thing's for sure. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game on the court, she's rewriting the playbook on what it means to be a true sports star. In a world that often celebrates individual success, she's reminding us that the real victory is in lifting others up. So, the next time you watch a WNBA game, remember, you're not just watching basketball, you're witnessing history in the making. And, at the center of it all, a 22-year-old rookie with a heart of gold and a shot that's pure fire. This has been the story of Caitlin Clark, the rookie who's not just aiming for the hoop but for the stars, and she's taking the whole league with her. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to the channel for more updates about the WNBA.